If you're not aware of The Day Before, basically this is the game that is the most wishlisted game on Steam. I don't know if it still is. Maybe Hogwarts Legacy overtook it. I'm not entirely sure. It's got to be up there, right? Like, even still, because it was very, very much anticipated and hyped. And the basic idea is that it's an open world survival zombie game that's also an MMO you can play with your friends. Interesting idea. I understand the appeal. But in the last 36 hours or so, everybody's basically concluded that this whole game is a fake scam full of nonsense. Like, they have ruined and destroyed every ounce of goodwill that they had. And it's not that surprising to those of us who were recognizing some of the warning signs. But, you know, nonetheless, some people are straight up devastated. In all of these gameplay sections, you know, it doesn't look bad. It looks like there's a game here, or at least systems, but it was never clear what the gameplay loop itself was. Like, what are you going to do for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours of this game? They never were really able to answer that. What's the end game? What are you playing for? What's the goals? They never really could answer that, other than you run through and you clear places, get loot. Like, do you get cooler cosmetics? Do you get better weapons to go into high level areas? Are there like zombie raids? Like, what are we doing? They could never really answer that, which was very, very concerning. And now it's only getting more concerning because more insane stuff is coming out. Let's touch on this. So first of all, Fantastic posted this at 10 p.m. my time, at least, on January 24th, which was last night. So this was about, what, 12 hours ago? Yeah, 12 hours ago. Dear fans, right before the release, I'm assuming they mean of the game, but the game doesn't come out until March, so it's still like a month out. Whatever. Right before the release, Steam blocked our game page at the request of a private individual because of the name The Day Before. As you know, our game was announced in January of 21. At the time of the announcement, The Day Before game trademark was available. After the announcement of the game, the above-mentioned individual filed out an application before us to register the game trademark The Day Before in the United States. So this multi-million-dollar project, they did not manage to trademark the name before announcing it. You guys remember Starfield? The reason we knew what Starfield was because the trademark leaked back in like 2011. So, that's an oopsie. And I think, okay, you're saying this is the gameplay video. So even if that's the case, then they announced it well before that. They still didn't file the trademark. That's ridiculous. I'm not in game dev, and I could have told you, freaking trademark this thing before you announce it. But no, apparently they didn't. What's next? Previously, we were not able to or not aware of the existence of claims. We found out about this only on January 19th when we received a complaint from him and request to contact him. Now we will find out all the circumstances of the incident, and we will definitely solve everything. We previously planned to post a lengthy gameplay video this month, but we'll have to sort out this issue first. We will post the video ASAP. How on earth does this have anything to do with the gameplay video? Red flag, red flag. The gameplay video is going to be handled by the devs, right? The devs just take a section of the game that looks good, they capture it, release that. Easy peasy. This is going to be handled by the business owners, by the producers, and by the legal team. Has nothing to do with the game devs. So why can't they just release the gameplay? Really strange. It's like they were called on to release actual gameplay footage, and then they're panicking because they don't have real gameplay footage to show. And so they're coming up with excuses as to why they can't show it. Really suspicious. They go on. As a result, we have made the difficult decision to postpone the launch to November 10th. We understand this may disappoint many of our fans. However, we want to ensure releasing the best possible game. Okay, our 100% focus remains on the game itself and how to deliver you the best game possible. Thank you, and we hope for your support. And as you can imagine, the response has not been overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, this is defo scam. This is the best shit you could come up with. Like, Man, let me go ahead and cancel this here. Clear sign this game is going to release in a terrible state. I'm good. Yeah, I have people posting the pictures of Hassan from, was it Blue Box Studios? Is that what they were called? Anyway, very, very weird. Skill Up jumped on this the moment that he started to see it, because the day earlier in the day, Steam delisted the game entirely, which is what they were referencing here. The game just disappeared from Steam. Very, very strange. And now they post this to their Discord saying, no, this is from January 15th. This is separate. Yeah, this was about the gameplay video that we mentioned. They were going to release it, but then they said they couldn't release it. It was really, really strange. And just weird. They said they had to get approval from their leadership team, and it was weird that they were so sketchy about this. And then right here, the day before's lead Discord mod, who earlier announced the upcoming game reveal, has said they wonder now if the game is real. Weird. Yeah, probably that too. They also confirmed that the mod team have not themselves seen any gameplay, saying, quote, "Those who wonder if the game is real, I'm wondering the same thing right now as well." Nobody saw the gameplay. Do you hear the people sing? This really seems like a scam. Don't buy this. Don't get near it. It's totally, totally a scam. I mean, again, I'm not surprised. Anybody who was thinking critically about this has known for a while that there was something off with this game. And here we are. Rip to all the people who pre-ordered it. Can you even pre-order it now? I thought you couldn't. I thought it was only wish listing. Maybe I missed something. I thought you couldn't pre-order it. But yeah, if you pre-ordered it, you should cancel that yesterday. Dear God Almighty. Where did they get the footage they've released from? You mean of this? Well, the sections that they've released of gameplay, like the one I just pulled up, that is allegedly from the game, but it's all like staged. It's scripted sequences. And you can tell because they have like paid voice actors pretending to be regular players. What they want is what like Hogwarts Legacy just did, where they just give somebody the controller for 2 hours and say, go have fun. The game launches in a month. That should not, or was supposed to launch in a month. That should not be a problem. And now they're saying that they're delaying the game till November, not because the game isn't ready, but because of this legal issue. Which, let me be clear, there are trademark disputes with games sometimes. No Man's Sky famously had the issue with SkyDrive, where they were sued by the owners of SkyDrive for putting the word Sky in their game. And this is sort of a nuance of trademark law in the US. Basically, if you file a trademark, the only way you can keep it is if you enforce it. So what that would mean, like, is if I trademarked the term, like, Luke Stevens Cosmetics or whatever, I don't even know, Luke Stevens Gamer Gear or whatever. If somebody used that, I would have to like use a lawyer to go and file takedown notices, and I'd have to enforce it and actually act on it. I can't just have a trademark and then sit on it for years until a big corporation does something with it and then choose to enforce it. Otherwise, I'll lose access to the trademark and they'll just clear it out. Because like clearly this wasn't a good faith trademarking. What they're saying happened is that they announced the game and then some savvy dude was like, hey, they didn't trademark the name of the game. I'm going to go trademark it, get the trademark. And it sounds like he's basically blacklisting them into paying him money to release the trademark, which it might be true. Who knows? Like, but either way, it doesn't change the fact that this whole thing is sketchy. The fact that this studio and these devs are so incompetent that the business leaders and the producers of the studio didn't think to trademark the name of the game, that's freaking weird. So either way, it's a problem. Either way, it's a major problem. Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to it, but I haven't heard anything in forever. Yeah, the whole thing is very, very strange. Very, very strange. So who knows? Maybe it will launch and it will end up being surprisingly good in November. And we'll be like, can you believe we thought that this was gonna be terrible? Can you believe that? Wow. Maybe that'll happen. I don't think it will, but maybe It's bad when the like most hyped thing you can say about a game is maybe. Will it be good? Will it be polished? Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Mayhaps. I also want to throw out this. Matt Bone, thank you for tweeting this at me, shared this. Jay Carson, I thought for sure the rocket might be up today, but sadly not. So fun seeing it come alive. Building the set Red Rocket for the upcoming Fallout, a post-apocalyptic TV series developed for Amazon. And this is the set. You see, they're actually building the set for the show, which is pretty cool. It's pretty badass. So they're working on it, working on the Fallout show. That's cool. He took my thing.